Welcome back, folks, as we get ready for more action here from the Squared Circle in Colleen, Texas at Total Championship Wrestling, live from the Colleen Army National Guard Armory. It is Pork Chop, our public address announcer here this evening, our ring announcer. He talks about the merchandise. Don't forget, you can always get the new Aero Club shirt for Kyle Hawk. Just hit him up on Facebook, Kyle Hawk. Same with Terrell Tempo. A lot of Terrell Tempo fans in the house here in Colleen. You can get his shirt if you catch him on Facebook. And I know he would like you to follow up on all of his social media. Just find him at Terrell Tempo. I'm not sure what's going on here, folks. We've had a lot of surprises here tonight. We're supposed to be getting ready for our next matchup in the 2016 TCW Gold Rush Tournament.
Give me a second, and by that I mean shut your mouths.
But it's the team of Tyler and Taylor out here. I wonder what they want. He's asking Pork Chop to leave. We've already had some fantastic action this evening. Already seen.
For one reason and one reason only, and that was to challenge the TCW Tag Team Champions to a match. Because I know deep down in my heart that they're scared of us. But we got here. There were no tag champions here. So, I took the night off. My brother Taylor here worked a match against Johnny Axel. We had that match won. He had him down on the mat. 1, 2, and then somebody, not mentioning any names of the Puerto Rican leprechaun, that assaulted me at ringside. And what did you people do? He didn't because of me. You people laughed at me. You people cheered for him, violently insulting me at ringside. But I'm willing to let bygones be bygones. I'm over that. Can you? Shut your mouth, Eddie. This is month number 2 that we've showed up. And guess what? Still more tag champions. For those of you who can't even remember who the tag champs are, that's the Lost Souls. We haven't seen them yet. And there's no other tag teams here for us to beat again. Shut your mouth. Whatever you wish to do, shut
Well, the fans voicing their displeasure, wanting to see some more tournament action instead of this tag team who's in the ring, demanding a shot at the tag team championship.
I don't care if it's April 23rd at Wrestle War 6.
That's right, Wrestle War 6, April 23rd. Be on the lookout. Well, well, well. Things just continuing to get so interesting around here. What is this all about? We're supposed to be in the middle of a tournament. No, it couldn't be. What is he doing here? No way! Well, 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 ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, Paco Escobar. And Escobar, surprisingly cheerful. This has to be some sort of ruse. This isn't the Paco Escobar that I know, Pablo, his cousin. I don't know, giving a hug to Pork Chop and everything. I don't understand.
I know you remember me. I'm Paco Escobar. That's right. I got the beat from Victoria on my shoulder still. That's right, man. Miss you, baby. Love you, baby. Look at these guys, man. Yeah, oh my God. Hey, bro. How you doing, man? How does it feel? Hey, calm down, bro. Calm down. Okay, check it out. to use a couple of cliches. Here's one of them. Lucy, I'm home. That's right. I'm back. And so you guys, man. Anyway, check it out. No, hey, okay, I apologize. I turned over to me, I apologize. All right, but I heard y'all issued a challenge, right? April 23rd, you're issuing a challenge. Wow, okay. Well, dude, you don't want to do this. Don't mistake my kindness for weakness, brother. Trust me, I will still knock you out. But anyway, listen up. So y'all guys issued a challenge on the 23rd. How about y'all go against a couple of buddies of mine, my new clients? How about that?
New clients?
Y'all want the tag chance? Well, why don't y'all go through my clients first?
We'll take down anybody's in our back.
Really? Okay. Well, let's see about that. I'm gonna get my clients out here in a second, and believe me, they were lost, man, but now they're found.
I'm scared of the dark. Turn it back on.
He talks about new clients. What is he talking about? Seems like Paco's back in the game. Those are some big bodies behind the team. I would not want to have to turn around right now. Those are some big fellas to go against. It's Martin! Well, so much for that tag team match.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, TCW, my new clients, the tag team champions. Make some noise, hello.
Well, what a way to get new clients. The TCW Tag Team Champions. So it seems that Paco Escobar is going to accept that challenge, as he is now the mouthpiece of the Tag Team Champions here in Total Championship Wrestling. I don't know how Paco plans to handle this team, especially when they don't want to talk to you, but he's the man with the brains, he's the man with the vision. He'll figure it out. Paco Escobar, I'm not sure if I trust this newer, kinder gentleman that I see in the ring. Fans sure seem to do. I was told that he's turned over a new leaf, that he's had some personal issues that have really changed his outlook on life. I'm not too sure myself. I'm still a little skeptical. It's usually about the dollar bill for this man. What better way to ensure that by aligning himself with the tag team champions?
I believe Taylor and Tyler Jett, the Association of Aviation, might have bitten off more than they can chew on the 23rd.
So a tag team matchup set for Wrestle Wars on April 23rd as the team of Taylor and Tyler clear out of this ring. They're going to have their hands full with the TCW Heavyweight Champion. Excuse me, Tag Team Champions, I should say.
From Mexico,
And you hear the crowd scream for the brand new TCW television champion as the man from Matamoros, Mexico, El Fantástico, looking to continue his run in this 2016 TCW Gold Rush tournament. He already has one piece of gold, the television championship. Mira la campeone, as he is now looking for a chance at the heavyweight title. Well, Porkchop has announced that Jack Jameson will be coming out for this matchup. And the crowd also waiting in anticipation for Jack Jameson to arrive. We are here in Killeen, Texas, at the Killeen National Guard Armory. Maybe that was the holdup, was the lack of music, but Jameson doesn't matter. Jameson, the 5'9", 230-pound wrestler from the Man Cave out of Austin, Texas. The innovator of Machismo Libre, taking on the newly crowned TCW television champion that just happened a few matches ago when El Fantástico pulled off the fantastic upset when he beat former champion Kyle Hawk in the matter of mere seconds as he got him with a backslide pin. I'm not sure if this match will go as quickly as the match where Fantástico won the television title, but both men shaking hands as we have our collar and elbow tie-up right in the middle of the ring. Fantástico, obviously the higher flyer of the two as he takes over Jameson with the arm drag. Jameson, the brawler from Austin, Texas. But don't let that brawling style fool you. He was trained by some of the best, including studying at the Storm Wrestling Academy and helped train by one Lance Storm. And if you are a fan of professional wrestling, you know exactly who I'm talking about. If I could be serious for a moment. And that is all. Jameson, right now in control as he takes him down with a toe hold and has him wrapped up there. Very smartly done by Jameson as now he pulls on that chin, trying to arch the back of Fantástico, but great wrestling used by Fantástico. People say that the luchadors can't work the mat. Fantástico showing otherwise as he's reversed back into a hammerlock. Jameson right now have control of that wrist and that elbow. And going all the way down. Fantástico working his way out of the hammerlock. And now tries to put him into the chin lock instead. No, another reversal by Jack Jameson. And Jameson really stretching that shoulder, has his hands on that rib area, making it difficult for Fantástico to breathe. And you have to remember, as a luchador, especially with his mask covering both his nose and his mouth, he has to be in tip-top physical condition to wrestle with his airway blocked, if you will. Right now he has Jameson in a hammerlock of his own, takes him over with a falling snap mare takeover. Jameson saying Olay. Both of these competitors very friendly with each other at the moment. You have to wonder if that will change as this match carries on. Jameson looking to attack the legs of the quicker of the two wrestlers in El Fantástico. Fantástico from Matamoros, and he's the one that gets the sweep. Jameson kicks out quickly. So Fantástico allowed to get back up to his feet as both Jameson showing a shade of lucha libre style himself as he goes down with that leg sweep, one-handed style, of course. Jamison looks a little tired. Fantastico wrestling his third match of the evening. Granted, the second one won him a title, and it was over in just a few seconds. A little bit of a test of strength here that definitely is in favor of Jamison. Instead, he goes with a tactician approach, and now has him in control. In a wrist lock. It looks like he was going to set him up for La Magistral. Instead, it is a modified chin lock as he has that left shoulder pinned behind Jamison's knee. So putting pressure not only on the neck and chin area, but also stretching that shoulder area of Fantastico. Fantastico, able to work out, sweep the leg, Johnny, and he goes with a standing moonsault. And he gets a count of 2 for his troubles. Great athleticism shown by the masked man from Matamoros, Mexico. I always find it difficult or wonder how the luchadors are able to see out of the peripherals with that mask. Jamison saying that he's going to try one himself. Instead, it's just kind of a standing side splash. But Jamison still able to get the count of 2 out of that. Fantastico wearing his second outfit of the evening. He was dressed in a blue mask with two-tone pants like you see now, but they were white and purple. Now he's changed to a green and black flavor. Jamison still wearing the same gear he started wrestling in here tonight. That waist-like Shaw with those genie-style pants underneath. And of course, the basketball shoes, preferring the feel of those instead of traditional wrestling boots. But right now, it's a traditional hammerlock that has Jamison in trouble. Fantastico more of a high flyer, but his mat wrestling on point right now. As the bigger of the two competitors, Jamison, you would think, would have the strength advantage right now and be trying to muscle his way out of this hammerlock, but instead, it is Fantastico still applying the pressure. Jamison on his feet, though. And we wondered when this match was going to start to get ugly, as a couple of elbows are thrown there, and Jamison using his girth, as he is the bigger of the two, with that shoulder block. Big leapfrog. Ole once more time, and he takes him over down in the headlock. It is not a pin, though, as right now Fantastico clearly has his shoulders off of the mat. But Jamison really wrenching in on that neck as Fantastico tries to get back up to his feet, and he does. Forearm shot delivered by Jamison right to that neck and sternum area. A reversal, Jamison going second rope, and he is welcomed with a gut kick. Headlock takeover for Fantastico. And it has him put into the pin now. 1. A quick reversal by Jamison on the mat as he tried to steal the victory here away from the new TCW television champion, El Fantastico. The Mascara one. Try and take control with that headlock. Instead gets a gut punch, or excuse me, a elbow to the gut. And Jamison with a huge knife-in chop right across the chest. Another one. And you hear those Ric Flair style woos from the crowd. Missing with the clothesline. Up and drop kick delivered. I know Jamison's the one that went to the Lance Storm school. And Lance Storm himself would have been happy with that drop kick delivered by El Fantastico. Fantastico still feeling the effects of those chops, but comes back and delivers another shot with that shin bone. Make it 3 right across the chest of Jamison. Jamison trying to fight off the Irish whip attempt. Missing with the side kick. He has him up in a pump handle slam. Runs out, sit down powerbomb. 1, 2. It looks like he was going for that shot of Jack, but he didn't get him cleanly. He ended up power bombing him on the side, and that didn't give enough force on the finish. And it was only a count of 2 as Fantastico continues to fight on. Pump handle slam, looking for the shot of Jack. No, Fantastico gets out of it. A modified stroke. 2. And Fantastico. The crowd thinking that was going to be it as you hear the cheers. But both competitors really giving all that they got here in this matchup at the 2016 TCW Gold Rush Tournament. Again, a chance to fight for the TCW Heavyweight Championship on the line, as well as taking home that big, beautiful trophy. Good luck trying to get that thing on an airplane. You will be stopped by everybody, that is for sure. Sunset flipped. And getting out of it is Jameson. Jameson picking him up. What strength! And power bombs him. Make it 2 for good measure. No way. Is he going to go for 3? Trying to make it thrice as nice. Instead, puts him up in the pump handle. Power bomb. That could be it. It's shot at Jack. 1, 2, 3. Well, El Fantastico won the TCW Television Championship here tonight. His run in this tournament comes to an end as the man getting ready to go to Japan. And he has wrestled in England as well. Jack Jameson. Jameson, one step closer to a chance of having the TCW Heavyweight Championship. It is a very friendly finish between Fantastico and Jameson here. And a tough night for Fantastico as the man from Matamoros, Mexico, La Mágica, that he has brought to the ring here tonight. He won the title and unfortunately loses the title to Jack Jameson. So Jameson comes away with some silverware as he has the TCW Television Championship on his shoulder, and he's looking at a chance to add a match for the right to fight for the TCW Heavyweight Championship after this second semifinal. As you can see, fans, a definite fan favorite here in Killeen, Texas tonight, as Terrell Tempo, the athletic one, has shown off his prowess and he's looking to get to the finals of this 2016 TCW Gold Rush Tournament. I want to thank you again for tuning in with us here from the Killeen Armory, National Guard Armory in Killeen, Texas. I'm the Smash Justin Simmons, and you are watching Total Championship Wrestling. One of the newer faces on the scene, but he's quickly making a name for himself, and the fans approve in Terrell Tempo. Remember, you can follow Terrell Tempo on Facebook and on Twitter at Terrell Tempo. And if you're looking for the new Terrell Tempo t-shirt, you can contact him on Facebook and he'll make sure you get one. Well, here's the hometown favorite. It's Just Willie. And usually he has a little bit more spunk, a little bit more spring to his step, if you will. But he took a beating by the hands of Ray Ortiz. And as you can see, Just Willie still clutching at that solar plexus, still feeling the effects of that last match. But he's going to gut it out. This is a chance at not only winning that big trophy here in Killeen, Texas, but having a chance to win a match for the Total Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Championship in this 2016 TCW Gold Rush Tournament. course, our ring announcer tonight, Pork Chop, a former tag team partner of Just Willie. Two men know each other very well. Just Willie's been in a whole slew of battles inside the square circle. As for Terrell Tempo, like we mentioned before, one of the newer faces on the scene, but he has quickly made his mark here. Just Willie, very rarely is he the smaller man in his matchups, but Terrell Tempo, an athletic specimen, a cut 215 pounds from San Antonio, Texas. And you can see that quickness already on display by Terrell Tempo. A big contingency of fans rooting for Tempo in this matchup as both men look to tie up here in the center of the ring, and we get our collar and elbow tie up here. Of course, Willie, though, still has the weight advantage against Terrell Tempo. As shown by right there, takes him over. My God, Just Willie showing off not only the quickness, but landing the drop kick on Terrell Tempo. There's that veteranship that we were talking about earlier with Just Willie. And despite the fact that he's still a little hurt from his previous match against Rey Ortiz, and let me tell you folks, Rey Ortiz, a very vicious man that did not hold back against Just Willie. Just Willie very fortunate just to get this far in the tournament, and he wasn't even supposed to be in this thing. So great props to him. As for Terrell Tempo, he has started off hot and has only continued to look good. But right now, Just Willie just bringing the pain. Willie has the more athletic Tempo grounded for the moment, as he has him held in this armbar. The referee checking on Tempo. We don't expect Tempo to give up so easily. Again, a chance to get to the final round and have a shot at the TCW Heavyweight Championship on the line along with that trophy here at the 2016 TCW Gold Rush Tournament. And the man in the back, the black singlet with the shamrock on his back, currently in control of this matchup. Tempo really working hard to get back to his feet though, as he is trying to break the hold. Tempo is like trying to push a brick wall, but it's starting to give way. And Tempo, you hear the crowd get behind him as he's able to push Willie. But the weight of Willie, and again, that guile from being in the ring for so many years, he holds on. And Tempo is still not able to get out of the hold. And his athleticism can't take shape until he can get to his feet. So regardless if you love him or hate him, you have to give credit to Willie as he is wrestling a smart match for the moment. Tempo trying to get his legs around the big man, but again, it's a very big man he's trying to wrap his legs around. And that will prove difficult. 1, 2, as he does get the pin, does Willie, and he loses the hold for just a second, but you see him smartly reapply the armbar as Tempo is just trying to get back up to his feet. Tempo now back to his feet as he gets Just Willie into the ropes, trying to push him off. He finally breaks that hold. Wow, Willie didn't send him down with the shoulder block, but Willie comes with the counter hip toss. 1, 2, and it's a count of 2. And there you see Willie going right back to working on that left shoulder. Every time Terrell Tempo thinks he might be able to gain some momentum in this match, Just Willie just shuts him down. And Willie has him right where he wants him, away from the ropes, as he continues to apply pressure on that armbar. And Tempo working rather difficult as he tries to work through the pain. Tempo will try it again, off of the rope. This time he delivers a running knee to the gut of Just Willie, and that's enough to put the big man down for an extended amount of time. You see Willie trying to shake off and get that blood flowing back to the hands. His pin of 1 quickly kicked out of. Tempo needs to find the rhythm, find the pacing, as he has the big man in the corner and delivers another shot to the gut with that high knee. Make it 2. As the referee still hasn't asked for a break just yet. Tempo delivers number 3. And the crowd behind Tempo once again. Tempo off of the rope. Tempo Tempo with a running flying knee. There's the athleticism. Here's the pin. 1, 2. And Tempo comes away with the count of 2. Nice crowd on hand here at the National Armory for the National Guard here in Colleen, Texas. And Just Willie fights back with a gut punch, literally, right to the solar plexus of Tempo. Tempo going old school with the abdominal stretch. I'm not sure what type of ab muscles Just Willie might have to work on, but I do know that this move is effective. Willie in a world of hurt as Tempo, using that 6'1" body to really pour on the leverage. But Willie trying to hip toss him again. And instead, it's a Rainmaker-like clothesline by Terrell Tempo. Here's the pin. 1, 2. He hooked the leg but couldn't get over the chest. He'll try it again. 2. And again, even though Terrell Tempo, not a small man in his own right, the weight advantage, you really have to get your weight over the shoulders of Just Willie. And that's a big thigh to try to hook. I don't care how big you are. An elbow delivered to the small of the back by Terrell Tempo to Just Willie. And he's looking to really hurt the big man who already took a beating thanks to Ray Ortiz in his match prior to this one. A second one to the small of the back for good measure. 2. He only gets about 2.5 out of the pin. Just Willie dominated the opening round of this matchup, but it's been Terrell Tempo ever since. But Tempo talking with the referee, thinking he had a count of 3 there. It's been a rather even matchup, but Tempo with the upper hand thus far, and it's a jawbreaker. Delivered by Just Willie. Willie will go up. Willie will go down. Here's the pin. 2. And almost 3. That was about 2.9 seconds. Just millimeters away from the canvas. And Tempo thinking he had the victory. But Just Willie just won't quit. The fans are touring here in Killeen, Texas. Do they root for the ultra-athletic Terrell Tempo or for the hometown boy that wasn't even supposed to be in this Gold Rush tournament in Just Willie? Those are some big thighs, but he might be out of time. He doesn't have his hands hooked, though. The clover leaf applied by Terrell Tempo. He cannot sit back without getting those arms clutched. Just Willie's legs just a little too big. And I will apologize for all the just puns at the moment, but it is true. I don't know who this is. Who is this guy? And why is he stomping on the head of Just Willie? Terrell Tempo thinks he won this matchup as he had him in his finishing cloverleaf. But the referee called for the bell, and I think we're going to have a disqualification here. I don't know what this was, who that guy is, what does he want? But Just Willie will be moving on to the finals of the 2016 TCW Gold Rush Tournament.
But not going enough. You see, I sat back there the whole night watching you win and win, and all these idiots cheer you on. Yes, you are winning, really. So Tempo, I don't know when, I don't know where, but somewhere down the line, I'm going to beat you just like he beat you.
So Ricky Jackson comes out and stomps on the face of Just Willie as Terrell Tempo had him in the time stopper, that clover leaf. And Terrell Tempo is saying, if Jackson wants some, come get it. Tempo's telling him to step in right now. Let's get this going. Is Jackson going to go through with it? He's not even in his ring gear. Well, Jackson just picks off a very frustrated Terrell Tempo as he feels that he should be going to the finals of this TCW Gold Rush tournament. And the fans not happy about it as Terrell Tempo, again, he had him in his finishing hold.
No one else. It's fine. That wasn't your fault. You held me better. That wasn't your fault.
This is what I like to see, folks. Great sportsmanship by Terrell Tempo and Just Willie, despite the fact that Willie won the title under, I guess you would like to say, under rather
You know what? He don't get what's coming to him.
he would have liked to win it
And I'm going to do it.
under better circumstances, if you will.
Motivation. Do y'all want to see me beat BK Jackson down? You see, he messed up. He's got his all over my business, but you know what? BK Jackson is from here, and he's mad because I got the people behind me. He's mad because he don't got y'all's attention like I do. But this is me a team, and he's ignorant. But all you need to know is that next time I'm in Khalid, it's going to be me versus BK Jackson, and I'm going to get me the win. Well, I just got word from the board. April 23rd, Wrestle Wars, BK Jackson, right here.
Well, it seems that not all is lost. Terrell Tempo wanting to get a piece of Jackson for costing him his chance at the finals here in this 2016 TCW Gold Rush tournament. And it's come straight from the back, straight from the board itself. April 23rd, Wrestle Wars. It will be Terrell Tempo, the athletic one, going against Ricky Jackson. Folks, I cannot wait to see that matchup. Jackson trying to make a name for himself on the scene. Tempo, the man with all the momentum. But very unfortunate for Terrell Tempo. He had Just Willie right in that time stopper, that Texas Cloverleaf, and Jackson coming to stomp on the head of the downed opponent. He was just a few seconds away from moving on to the finals, was Terrell Tempo. But instead, another matchup set up for Wrestle Wars on April 23rd here. That will be in Killeen, Texas. If you're able to make it live, I encourage you to come out. It is always a great time here at Total Championship Wrestling. I'm the Smash, Justin Simmons. We're going to take another break here, and then we'll be ready for our main event of the evening, the finals of the 2016 TCW Gold Rush Tournament. Fans, we have seen a whole lot of action so far tonight, but I urge you stick around for one more match, because I guarantee you it's going to be a good one right here at TCW.